What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to Warhammer Odyssey. This is a brand new mobile MMO, but guess what? It is not an auto path, auto quest, auto grind, auto combat mobile MMO. In fact, you actually have to play this game. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on here in 2021. But yeah, this is kind of a throwback to the old school PC MMOs where everything was just a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical. I think the very best way to kind of show what this game is all about is just kind of take you guys through a live gameplay session, and this will all pretty much make sense. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of combat with this guy here. Now, as far as your basic attack, it is active, I would say. You do have to kind of constantly press the button in order to do your basic attack. The character that I'm using right now is the Slayer. She builds up combo points that I can then turn around and do special attacks, as you guys see right here. But right off the bat, you'll notice it's not as fast and furious, Vin Diesel, as all the other mobile MMOs that we see on the market, or even kind of like PC MMOs. A lot of those games have really kind of traded the old school feel to a more action kind of combat feel. Like most of the more recent MMOs that have been either teased or previewed or already on the market are more action combat focused, because that kind of became the trend after, you know, EverQuest and World of Warcraft took off. A lot of companies decided, you know what, let's try to do something more action combat. And I would say that most of those games, you know, they did have good combat, but that's not what really made a great MMO, and all of them failed against other games that had much slower combat. Like I said, the EverQuest, the Final Fantasy 14s of the world, and of course the World of Warcraft. Now this game, I would say combat is, it's kind of hard to describe. It's definitely slower than World of Warcraft. Most of my abilities are going to kind of lock me into place, which I don't really like. I do kind of like the flow of this character where, you know, she gets drunk, and the more, you know, drunk she is, the stronger her attacks are. I like that. But what I don't like is having to be rooted in place when I cast those abilities. So, you know, I see what they're going for. They, like I said, they wanted to make this a little bit more old school combat feeling. They nailed that. But is that necessarily a good thing? Yeah, I guess you'll be the judge there. So that is combat. Now, as far as the actual look and feel of the game, you know, I'm actually okay with it. I do have some grievances, and of course, I'll let you know what those are right now. Most of the time when we play mobile MMOs, you know, you guys always hear me complain that most of those mobile MMOs have just really blurry and muddy textures and graphics, and I always say that they tend to look like a PC game set on medium settings. Now, this game, it does not look muddy and kind of washed out like a lot of those other mobile MMOs. However, it doesn't, you know, 100%, it does not look like a current PC game by any stretch of the imagination, but it does look like a slightly older PC game on very high graphics. So I think I'm actually okay with that, because if you kind of take a look at my character, her textures, the detail, everything is nice, clean, and crisp. What you see right now is the game on the maximum graphic settings. I am playing the game on BlueStacks as well. And like I said, I do like the graphics. The armor, the weapons, even the tattoos on my head actually show up on my character as I upgrade my gear, which I definitely appreciate. So when it comes to graphics, I have no issues with it. I do kind of find the game pretty pleasing to look at. Now, with that being said, graphics are one thing, immersion is another. And I think the game kind of drops the ball on the immersion front. The game just feels sterile. And the best way I can describe that is just, as soon as you install it, as soon as you play it, everything just feels so quiet and just so, there's not really a lot of ambiance. There's no footsteps. There's no like town noise there. It's just lacking quite a bit. Now, it is a little hit and miss, right? This game is definitely not what I would call an MVP. So definitely not an MVP, but I do think it lacks polish. But the polish lacking of the game isn't through all of it, right? So the very first zone that you're introduced to, the zone that I'm in right now, I would say is actually pretty bad. I would say that this little zone that the game introduces you to, like your very first impression of Warhammer Odyssey, the thing that is supposed to make you addicted to the game, is not a very good first impression. Like I said, the immersion is low, the ambiance is low, the feeling of actually being in this world is very low, getting connected to your character. How come my character doesn't have any, like, you know, crazy shouts and whatnot? Like, I'm a dwarven female slayer. I should feel like I don't know. I just feel like I should be more connected to my character, and I don't. Oh, come on. I knew I should just follow the arrow. I was trying to be sneaky. So I don't really feel connected to the world. But like I said, it's hit or miss. There are some zones that are actually more alive than others. I went inside like a little sewer area, and you know, every good MMO, every good game, I would say, has a sewer area. And I was actually pleasantly surprised. It felt like a sewer. There were spiders in there. There were cobwebs. Like, it actually felt like more effort went into that than most of the other aspects of the game, which really kind of blows my mind. Because a lot of times when you see these games come out, they put way more effort into the tutorial starter zone to kind of trick you into playing the game. But this game, I would say the tutorial starter zone was the worst part. And then like places like the sewer and the little, you know, private pirate island, I thought were actually pretty well done. So the quality is a little bit all over the place. Like I said, I'm not going to call this an MVP by any means, but the game definitely lacks a bit of polish. It could have stayed in the oven a little bit longer, but let's just hope, you know, over time, the game does capture an audience and it can get to where it needs to be. So those are kind of my very, you know, surface level overview thoughts of what Warhammer Odyssey is all about. Like I said, this is an homage to the old school PC MMOs that, you know, people have been clamoring for. A lot of people, especially on mobile, have just been begging for an MMO that they can actually play. An MMO where they can actually be active and do things, not just be on rails and sightseeing, FG. I know, I'm there too. But this is going to be an acquired taste. I do think the game did what it set out to do. Is that going to be a thing that attracts people to the game? Maybe not. I've already started looking at some of the reviews, and people were calling this, game Borehammer, which is not that clever. I mean, come on. But they were calling it Borehammer because, you know, not everyone has a nostalgic feeling for times of old when it comes to MMOs, right? Not everybody was around for World of Warcraft Classic or EverQuest, you know, so they might look at a game like this and not be very entertained at all. This guy, oh my God, let's do this quest one more time. So like I said, the game is a very old school PC MMO feeling, and that goes all the way down to the, I don't want to call it difficulty because it's not difficult, but the game does have things that just make you stop and take notice. Like right now, I am very low in HP. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to actually sit down and eat some food. So I gotta eat some of these, not these eggs. Where's my, oh, here we go. I gotta sit down and replenish some of my HP because I cannot go into battle with low HP. So this is not one of those games where you can just run into a room, AoE everything down. It ain't gonna happen for you, son. If you pull more than one mob, you're gonna be sweating. If you pull a mob that has 3 skulls, you're probably dead. If you go into combat not fully healed or with your weapons broken or a resurrection sickness, are you trying to say that you died, FG? Alright, I died several times, but I ain't gonna die in this video, but I did die several times. And like I said, not because the game is hard per se, it's just the fact that the game forces you to do things that you probably haven't done in a while, and that is pay attention to your surroundings. Use healing potions very actively. Make sure you don't pull more than one mob. Be mindful of patrolling mobs. Like there's certain instances where you're like, oh, there goes the name mob that I need to kill for a quest. I'm going in. No, you're not. No, you're not, because right around the corner is some guy being way too nosy trying to patrol around. So it's caught me slipping a few times, I can't lie. Right now, this is looking a little hairy. It's looking a little hairy. Hopefully we can get this done. Like I said, oh no, not on video. Please, not on video. Please. Come on. Hit the button. What are you doing? Oh my God. Dude, I was out of endurance. Oh my God, I was out of endurance. I was trying to spam my special move, but my little blue ball went down. You know what I'm talking about. Dang it, dude. Well, like I said, the game isn't hard. Yeah, right, FG. The game ain't hard, all right? But like I said, it does force you to actually play the game, which sounds crazy, but it's true. I'm about to hit level 10 as well, so maybe I'll do a follow-up video. Oh, my weapons are broken. Look at this madness, dude. So what I have to do now, I don't like the fact that these little screens load the way they do. Hopefully they iron that out very, very soon. But around the map, there are going to be these little caravans that can teleport you around. It costs you a little bit of coin to do so. So I just teleported back to this little main hub here. Like I said, this game, right now I got my resurrection sickness, my weapons are broken, my armor's tarnished. There's no way that I can kill anything. So I got to go over here to this little blacksmith, repair all of my little items. And you know, I do like it, dude. The game is not perfect. Like I said, the game feels quite a bit unfinished in a lot of aspects, but I do like the foundation that they have started off here with. I can't lie, I'm having a good time. I even have the game installed on my phone. You guys know FG don't play games on his phone, but I actually have the game installed on my phone because, you know, I was just sitting on the couch and it's a very kind of relaxing experience. I'm gonna do this quest instead of that back to the challenge quest. Ain't gonna embarrass FG twice on video. Freaking A. I'm gonna do this little easy quest instead. But I was having a good time, you know? Take the game for what it's worth. It's not perfect. It still has a ways to go. I would anticipate, you know, in 6 months from now, this game is probably going to be really attractive. If they can kind of just keep it up, you know, get some financing, get some money in. I looked at the cash shop. I don't really understand what's in the cash shop. Nothing looks like super pay to win. There's not like any gacha stuff. It just looks like you can buy like bag space and things of that nature. Like I said, I don't quite understand what's in the cash shop just yet, so I'm not sure how they're going to generate money at the moment. Right now, I'm having no problems playing the game 100% free to play, and I will continue to do that until at least the very first major update. Oh yeah! Welcome to level 10, baby. Oh, dude, we're getting some revenge in this video, I assure you. Now, one thing that happens on level 10, or actually it happens every single level. So you do have stats that you can allocate. I've just been doing auto assign because FG don't know no better. So auto assign there. Look at my cool mug, dwarven female. A lot of people don't know this. Dwarf is my favorite fantasy race, which is, I know. So I can learn this. So I got a new thing called Doom. Oh, nice, dude. If I'd have known that, I'd have been able to do that earlier. And then now I can choose a specialization, whether I'm a dragon slayer or a troll slayer. I feel, crap. So this is going to be a two-hand axe a specialization. This is going to be a twin axe specialization. So I'm just going to go twin axe because that is what I prefer to use. So now, welcome, my friends, FG Law. I was going to say 3000. FG Law, the Dragon Slayer. I hope there's some dragons in this game. Hope there's some, oh, see that guy? He has 3 skulls. Dang it, and I have to kill that guy, huh? Let's go over, dang it, dude. I'm not sure if I'm ready. But there you go. So far, I'm having a pretty good time. And like I said, I'm going to continue to play the game on my cell phone, you know, sitting on the couch, laying in bed, because it is kind of a relaxing experience. And what you've seen thus far, this is pretty much the game. So don't expect anything super revolutionary. It's, you know, it's a very linear experience. You're going to go from quest NPC to quest NPC, kill mobs over here, kill mobs over there, pick up stuff off the ground. Like, there's nothing revolutionary here in this game whatsoever. But like I said, I don't think people were really asking for that when they wanted a more traditional mobile MMO experience on mobile. They just wanted something old school and traditional, and I think this game did nail that. Whether that's something that you're into or not remains to be seen. I feel like, dude, I want to get a little bit of revenge. I feel like I can't go out like that. All right, hold on. Dude, I'm glad I didn't have to kill that 3 skull dude. All right, so check this out. This is what we're going to do. I am going to read that new Doom ability with the power of editing. This is something else that you can't do necessarily. Like running through mobs like a crazy person. All the new mobile MMOs, you can absolutely do that with no problem. You got to be careful here. Look at this. They trying to kill me. Backstabbers? All right, chill. Little herky-jerky as far as the performance as well, here and there as well. But like I said, the game definitely is not completely polished by any stretch of the imagination. The WADs are a little wonky on BlueStacks. Game controls much better on mobile. All right, so the video is pretty much done. I'm just gonna do a little gameplay. Do a little gameplay, get a little revenge. All right, thank you, Captain. Appreciate that. Dude, what is up with these games? Is this like I feel like they're trolling us, right? You're gonna have quest NPCs that are just a foot away from each other. Now, I know that was a thing back in the days, but why do game developers still do it? That's what I want to know. All right, so I'm going to go back, get some revenge on this guy. Let me read what this ability actually does, because I wasn't really paying attention. Now, let it be known, no one kills FG twice in a single video, my friends. Let's go. Oh, dude, I don't have any more healing potions. All right, we're drunk. We're going in. Let's go. Building up my combo points. Paying attention to my endurance. Oh, much better, dude. Welcome to level 10. Keep on auto attacking. Don't be dumb this time, FG. All right. My endurance is very, very low. Dude, you got spanked. All I had to do was level up to 10 and equip some new gear. Take that, trooper. Down you go. No one kills FG twice in the same video. It's never happened. There you go. Very, very nice. All right, so that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Warhammer Odyssey, a nice little throwback to PC MMOs of a begotten era. Little slower experience, you know, a little bit more methodical, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Once again, my name is FG3000. I do thank you a ton for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Look at this ship. Huh, look at this. Very nice. Yeah, dude, the ambiance is just so bad. Like, I really hope they improve on that. Oh, dude, I almost died running away. I'm poisoned, or I'm something. All right, guys, I am out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.